Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am behind the camera because I'm going to be filming an updated vanity tour for 2022. I recently just switched this up. I bought a couple of new pieces that you guys might have seen in my TJ Maxx Shop With Me reel and TikTok. If you guys do not follow me on Instagram and TikTok, definitely make sure you do so. I post a lot of like behind the scenes, starting to get into posting like shopping trips and things like that. Before today's video, I am going to be showing you my updated vanity and filming background as well. My vanity obviously also doubles as my filming background. This is where I sit and what you guys see behind me in my videos. And I just felt like I wanted a fresh change. If you guys remember, back on this side over here, I had my eyelashes for I don't know, probably like 5 years, and I just felt like I wanted something fresh. All of the organizational pieces and anything that you guys see on the top of my vanity, I will try my best to find and list and link them down below if you guys want to check them out and shop. All in all, I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing my vanity tour for 2022 / my updated YouTube filming background, and let's go ahead and jump on into it. This piece of art right here is from TJ Maxx. I found this like last minute in the checkout line, and I was so happy when I found this because I really wanted something behind me when I was filming with a black frame like this, just because the wall is white. Of course, the other side I have my white shelf, which I will get into, but I just felt like I wanted something with a little bit more dimension in my filming background. I really loved this, and it took me a long time to find something that was black on the outside and didn't have a glass piece, because when you are filming YouTube videos, I guess it could work, but depending on your setup, at least mine, if this was glass, my lights would reflect right into it and it would just kind of reflect really badly behind me. So I needed to find something that was almost like a canvas matte material. Jumping down, something that I always like to keep on my vanity, that I have had on my vanity for a while, for years and years, is this By Allegory eyeshadow palette organizer with all of my everyday and favorite eyeshadow palettes. If you guys remember, if you've been watching me for a while, I used to have this laying down flat for years, but I actually recently saw that in the Amazon listing photo, they pictured it like this standing up, and I absolutely love how this functions, and I really love the most how this looks in my filming background. I just love that you can kind of get this cool look and cool effect with your eyeshadow palettes, but they are also right here and accessible for me to grab when I am doing my makeup. So I'll quickly walk you through the palettes that I have in here. So on the top shelf here, I have all of my e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. I have my 4 favorites, which I talked about recently in my All About My Eyeshadow Palettes tag. You guys should definitely check that out. I have Berry Bad, Truffle, Pumpkin Pie, and Cream and Sugar up here. These 4 right here, they are just my favorite, and I thought that they looked really nice kind of sitting up here, and again, very easy to grab. And then I also have my ColourPop quad, which I love, also mentioned in my last eyeshadow palette video, and this is in the shade Creamsicle, which is a really great quad that I like to use for a quick and easy eyeshadow look. Of course, I have my favorite palette ever, which is the ColourPop Nude Mood palette. I literally could use this palette like every single day for the rest of my life and be happy. So of course I have this on top of my vanity. I also keep in there my Milani Bold Obsessions, and then the rest here are all my Anastasia eyeshadow palettes. I won't open every single one, but I have Prism, Modern Renaissance, Sultry, Soft Glam, and Jackie Aina. You guys know I love my ABH palettes, and again, I love just like the design of these, the look of these. I thought they just looked very chic. Oh, and I completely skipped over right here. This is my Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. This is also something that I reach for very, very frequently, so I like keeping it on the top of my vanity. Just a quick note on this, these little dividers are removable. If you need wider slots, you can remove them. You have to make sure that you're putting it a certain way if you're going vertical. If you flip this the other way, all of the eyeshadow palettes will slide out, so just play around with it before you actually load it up. It definitely has to sit a certain way, or else all the eyeshadow palettes will just keep falling forward. Jumping on over, this container is where I'm currently storing my makeup brushes and my lip liners. I used to have all 3 of these compartments filled with just brushes, but I wasn't using all of the brushes. Honestly, I feel like I've definitely narrowed down like my top favorite brushes, and I just didn't need them all on my vanity. So I actually emptied out one compartment where I was able to store my lip liners, and I love having my lip liners here because now I feel like I could see all of them. I actually know which ones I have instead of having them hidden in a drawer. So now I could just go ahead and reach right in there for a lip liner. This brush organizer, it has 3 slots, as you guys can see. This is from Amazon. I don't remember the exact brand, but I have mentioned this on my Instagram, and it is in my Amazon storefront as well, along with a lot of these other pieces if you guys want to check out my organization list on my storefront. But I love the white. They also have it in black, which is really nice as well if that is more your style. And then in the middle here, I keep my smaller eyeshadow and face brushes, and then my favorite larger brushes for like bronzer, blush, and stuff like that. On the center of my vanity here, I have my blue snowball microphone. This is such a good microphone for voiceovers. If you guys have a YouTube channel and you do voiceover style videos, or if you need to add something into one of your videos via voiceover, definitely check out this snowball microphone. And I love that it's white, so it kind of matches the aesthetic of my vanity. So I honestly don't use this too often anymore. I find that all of my videos now are just talk through, but as I mentioned, I will use this for the occasional voiceover video or for a TikTok or reel, which I tend to voice over more often. But I just like having this accessible. It's very easy to use. You just plug the cord in the back, plug it into your computer. I believe it's about $70, but I just really like how it looks out on my vanity. I feel like it's really cool, and it kind of just matches with what I have going on. When I decluttered all of my makeup a couple weeks back, I wanted a better way to make sure that I was utilizing all of the products. So as you guys saw, I moved my lip liners to the top of my vanity. I also wanted to move the remainder of my liquid lipsticks and my lip glosses to the top of my vanity just to make sure that I was using them. I'm a very out of sight, out of mind type of person, so I thought that this was a good solution. So this container right here that I have on my vanity is actually a brush holder. I picked this up at TJ Maxx a couple of years ago for a couple bucks. I had it in my spare organization, and I recently just pulled this back out to house all again of my tall liquid lipsticks and lip glosses, just so they're right here, easy for me to grab and use and to remember that I have all of them. So I'll walk you guys through some of the products that are in here. I have my Miss Swiss lip gloss and liquid lipstick in here, which are really good. Oh, that's not my Miss Swiss one. Where is it? I just grabbed it. Here it is. This is the Miss Swiss one. I also have some of my L'Oreal liquid lipsticks in here, which I just mentioned in my current favorites video. I have my Sigma liquid lipstick. My e.l.f. plumping glosses are in here too, which are really good, along with this NYX This Is Milky gloss and my ColourPop liquid lipstick. Here's the shelf that I put above my vanity to replace the iconic eyelashes that I had up for a while. I really love these shelves, and when I was kind of redecorating the space, I knew that I wanted a shelf because I have this picture frame here. I didn't want to do 2 frames next to each other. I wanted something just a little bit different. The actual shelf itself is a command shelf, and I believe they're around $20, but they are so worth it because you don't have to drill any holes or anything. They hang up very easy just with a command strip, and they stick on the wall very easy, and they are very sturdy. I believe the weight limit is 3 to 5 pounds. I wouldn't recommend going very heavy with it. I have this little set of string lights. I wanted string lights on here because with this new lens that I have on my camera, it gives a really great blurry background, and I love that bokeh kind of effect, if I'm saying that right. Do you guys see how when I focus on this lipstick, how beautiful those little string lights look in the background? So that is why I added this little set of string lights. Again, I'm definitely going to have to hide the battery pack somehow, but I feel like it's fine for now. This little cube up here is actually a sponge holder from Shop Miss A. It was only $1, and it is meant to hold your sponge. Excuse the sponge, it's very, very dirty. But as you guys can see, it is meant to hold your makeup sponge just so you don't get the surface that you are working on dirty, which I think is fun. Next up, I also have my Coco Chanel Mademoiselle perfume up there. I just thought this was so gorgeous to have on display. because it has that like pink and gold aesthetic that I kind of have over here. And then I also threw up this ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. I feel like this palette, ever since the day that I got it, I've always said this palette is so beautiful. It would be so beautiful to have on display. And now I actually do have it on display. So I just thought it was perfect. It is also one of my other favorite palettes, so it's super easy to just grab if I wanted to use it. And then if you are wondering, here is what the palette looks like on the inside. So just so beautiful inside and out. And I'm so happy that I actually have the area to display this now. Lastly, on the shelf here, I have my little teddy bear. I don't want to touch it because it took me forever to get the lights tucked behind it. But if you guys remember in my declutter video, I actually said that I was going to declutter this. This was my Sephora and Moschino collaboration highlighter. And I actually was going to declutter this, but I just love the packaging so much. I feel like it is genuinely like a beautiful collector's item. So I figured I would hold on to it with the intention of displaying it, and now I actually can. I really love this shelf. Again, I highly recommend these command shelves if you guys are in the market for something like this. They also do make smaller ones, which I believe are like that tiny, like just a couple of inches, if you prefer a couple of floating ledges instead. But I just really love how this looks. I'm very happy with it. Last but certainly not least, on my vanity here, I have this section with this gorgeous silver sparkly tray. I know I have kind of like both gold and silver and rose gold going on here, but honestly, you guys, I feel like it looks really pretty. I think it's very glam, and that's kind of my style. I don't really have just like one that I necessarily prefer. So I actually just picked up this tray from TJ Maxx for only $6.50. I found it in the bathroom section. I thought it was so gorgeous. I will pick it up and show you guys in a second. But on top, I have this really pretty pink cotton candy candle. This is from the brand DW Home. Again, this is from TJ Maxx. I have to take the sticker off of it. I've been too lazy to peel this off. It's like 2 weeks I think I've had this, and I still have the sticker on, but this is really pretty for decoration. It also smells really good as well if I ever wanted to light this. I like that it's not overly sweet. It definitely doesn't smell like what you would think a cotton candy candle would smell like, but I mainly just have this for decor. This was a great find. I found these little pink daisies, I think they are, at the Dollar Tree. I felt like for a while my vanity was missing some sort of flower or some sort of greenery or something like that. And when I saw these at the Dollar Tree, I thought that they were absolutely perfect. Well, now the Dollar Tree is $1.25, but such a steal. I thought that these were adorable. I actually had originally picked these up with intention of them going up on the shelf, but the bottom of the vase here is actually a little too wide to fit. So I thought it looked really nice kind of to add some dimension here behind the lipsticks, so that's what I've been keeping there. I also keep on my vanity this lipstick holder. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I've had this for years and years. This houses 12 lipsticks. So I currently have 12 of my favorite lipsticks in here. I will show you guys quickly. I have my e.l.f. Sheer Slick lipsticks. In there, I also keep my Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick. These are some of my absolute favorites from e.l.f. These are their Seriously Satin lipsticks in the shade Nectar and Cream. These are only $3 each. Definitely run and go grab these if you guys haven't tried them. I also have my L'Oreal lipstick. This one isn't my favorite shade. I think I lost my favorite pink shade. This one's different, but I kind of just have this as a placeholder for now until I find my favorite pink L'Oreal lipstick and I could put it there. In there, I also keep my e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm. Of course, my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I honestly feel like I don't use this as much as I should. Look how pretty this is. It's such pretty packaging, but the color is also stunning. I definitely need to make it a point to use this lipstick more often. Another one of my favorites, my Fenty Beauty Slip Shine Sheer lipstick, something like that. I always get this confused with the e.l.f. sheer lipsticks. This is what this one looks like. It's a gorgeous everyday shade. I keep my Gucci lipstick up there. This is like a sheer peachy shade. I forget which formula this is. It's called Hold Your Man, and I think it's their sheer lipstick formula. Last but not least, some of my all-time favorite lip products that live on my vanity are my Merit Beauty lip oils. These are an absolute must. If you guys have dry lips, if you like lip gloss or lip oils, these are the absolute best, and these forever live on my vanity. Just to show you guys this tray now that it's clear, this is actually a very heavy tray. I was surprised that it was only $6.50 when I found this at TJ Maxx, because it is very, very heavy, like very well made, definitely great quality. And there you go. As you guys can see, the price tag only $6.50. Oh, DKNY. I didn't even know that it was DKNY. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete this video. That is my updated vanity tour for 2022 and my updated filming background. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video and spending time with me today. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.